I really enjoyed the movie Prey. There is one little nitpick that I have regarding the main character, Naru. Hopefully, I'm saying the name right. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was well done. It's simple. Some people say that this movie is simple and back to basics regarding Predator, the Predator franchise, and the Predator movies, and they compare it to the original because the original was really a simple story, and this is a simple story as well. But what I like about this movie is I love the cinematography, I love the sound design, I love the setting, I love the predator coming to North America in the 1700s and facing off against Native Americans, and I that's one concept that I want to see more regarding predators is them facing off people in the past, and I would like to see it things happen in other parts of the world. We're facing with people of different cultures, because I want to see how would people samurai in feudal Japan deal with a predator. How would the Spartans deal with a predator? How would the ancient Romans deal with predator? Vikings. How would they deal with the predator? Things of this nature, because of that to me is interesting. Because look, the technological advancement of the predator is greater than us in the modern day. So people in the past dealing with these technologically advanced creatures, it just really interesting to me. And like with this movie, the predator that came here, it wasn't as technologically advanced as the Predator that was in the original Predator movie in 1987. I'm not sure if they just didn't have the technology at the time. I would think that they would have plasma weapons and stuff, but or maybe it was a situation where the predators, the gear that they take, is comparable to the place that they're going. They go somewhere where it's more primitive, they take more primitive forms of their weapons. If they go somewhere that's a little bit more technologically advanced, they take more advanced weaponry with them. Uh, but yeah, just that whole concept just interests me. And it would be something, I think that if you could do a Predator TV show where maybe you could try doing movies as well, but you could probably do a Predator streaming service where you have hour-long episodes where there's a Predator in different time periods and different cultures facing off against different individuals. So I think that would be kind of interesting. But yeah, me personally, I prefer this movie over the original. Again, it has to do with just personal taste and just the visual aspects of it. And I prefer female protagonists over male protagonists if they're done right. And, I just like the setting and everything regarding this movie. Now, I will say that I do feel that because both of these movies, like this and the original movie, have a different energy about them. One's not better than the other one. It just depends on what your personal taste. This one has more of a, while it's still exciting and all this other stuff, the energy is still a little lower than what the original was, and I think that has to do with just with the original, you had a bunch of personalities in the movie. Like the characters were there, but the characters they were just big personalities, and it also helps when you have charismatic people like Arnold Schwarzenegger playing those roles. And also there was more dialogue in the first movie than there was in this movie, even though this movie does have a relatively decent amount of dialogue in the movie. It's by no means a silent film. Uh, but again, I think just having those personalities and that extra dialogue in the first movie, and then plus you got machine guns and bombs and explosions and stuff, so that adds to it. So the other movie has like a little bit higher energy than what this one does. But again, I still prefer this one. But my nitpick regarding this movie is the female character, and she's wanting to prove herself to be a hunter, and there are people that doubt her, and that's all fine and dandy. But it seems at one point, and maybe I'm perceived this wrong, but it seems at one point that she got a little butthurt because the predator. She felt like the predator didn't view her as a threat because there's that one scene. And spoilers, there's a warning, but there's the one scene where she captures one of the French hunters, and she's has him there, and she's using him as bait to call in the predator, and she's giving this little speech to herself saying, basically saying, you don't see me as a threat, and that's what makes me so dangerous, because like you're underestimating me, and because you're underestimating me, and I am good at what I do, and I am smart, and all this other stuff, I am the most dangerous prey or challenge that you've ever faced. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's like, why are you getting butthurt over this alien creature? You don't even know it's an alien. You just know it's some sort of creature. You probably think it's a demon. Anyway, you're angry, you're butthurt because this creature who has a code of conduct didn't see you as a threat in certain situations. You were caught in the trap, and the predator came up to you and then left you there because you were helpless, and you were helpless because you were caught in the trap and you was not a challenge. And maybe there's some other situations I can't think. But anyway, in other situations, let's look at right before you were even placed in that trap, the predator was chasing you. So the predator obviously viewed you as a challenge of some sort if it was chasing you. It was when you were trapped and helpless, it did not want to gain its victory over you in that manner. Just like with the first movie, the woman in that movie was unarmed, so the predator didn't attack her. In the second movie, the female cop in that movie was pregnant. Even though the female cop was armed, she was pregnant, and the predator didn't kill her because she was pregnant and had a baby inside of her. So, I guess the predators don't believe in abortion. But anyway, so it had nothing to do with you being underestimated or a woman or whatever, this, that, or whatever. But the predator just didn't see you as a threat in those moments. But there were other moments where the predator did see you as a threat, and the predator did come after you. So why is she going to sit here and, get all butthurt over one instance where the predator goes, hey, you're caught in a trap. I don't really feel like dealing with you right now. That was the only complaint that I had. But, I guess they had to have that little speech in there. That's her, rousing herself up speech, that the characters make right before they go through and face off against the challenge that they have to face off against. But other than that, and like I say, it's really a small nitpick there, nothing major. But yeah, really enjoyed this movie. Really enjoyed, like I say, the cinematography, the setting, the costume designs, the hair and makeup, where, the main characters, I loved her look. Especially her hair looked great, but you could tell it looked like it wasn't like styled. It looked messy, but still clean type of a deal, if you get what I mean. Like that, I love that look. Anyway, recommend the movie. Recommend you subscribe to my channel, and I recommend that you like and my videos and give them the thumbs up, and I recommend you share them with other people so that they can get some enjoyment out of them as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.